Silo is the new dystopian sci-fi thriller on Apple+. This is my synopsis of the first 2 episodes, and be sure to check out my review and rating at the end. Based on the eponymous novel series by Hugh Howey, Apple TV's science fiction series Silo revolves around the residents of a giant missile silo who live there to safeguard themselves from the toxic outside world. Due to rebellion in the past which destroyed all historical archives, no one knows the true reason that they're there, how long they've been there. All they know is that the outside world is deadly and they live in silo number 18. The link to the outside world is via a series of cameras which are cleaned periodically by people who exiled their one final task before death. Silo Episode 1, Freedom Day. In Freedom Day, Sheriff Halston desires to leave the silo, which is forbidden. Those who express such a wish are exiled to the toxic outside world, which means certain death for them. In a series of flashbacks, his wife Alison receives permission to have a baby, and she and Halston try to conceive in the 1-year allocated slot. After that, her birth control is reinstated and another family get to choose. In the meantime, Alison receives a computer repair request from a computer repair technician in the lower levels, George Wilkins. Alison helps George with a hard drive that contains pre-rebellion information, a completely forbidden thing, and it's illegal to possess it. They discover sensitive files about the silo, and Alison learns that the outside world is not toxic but lush. She discovers that her birth control was not removed and comes to realise there are conspiracies going on within the silo. She decides to go outside and promises to clean the camera to reveal the truth to everyone. Alison cleans the camera but dies shortly after. Later, George is found dead, and Juliet, an engineer in the lower levels, inform the authorities that he was murdered. Silo Episode 2, Halston's Pick. In Halston's Pick, Juliet and Halston investigate George's death. Halston finds evidence suggesting that George and Juliet were in an unsanctioned relationship. Juliet shows Halston an underground pit where George hid a hard drive and a manual on recovering deleted files. When Juliet discovers George knew about Halston's wife, she becomes suspicious of his investigation and does he have truthful motives. In a flashback, Halston leaves the silo and sees a lush world outside before cleaning the cameras, being poisoned and dying, finally coming to rest beside his wife. With a new sheriff needed, Halston's final wish was that it was Juliet who's to be nominated for the role, something that has never ever happened before, and we're left wondering what's going to happen in episode 3. All in all, you have to treat episodes 1 and 2 as pretty much one massive long episode, and then week by week it'll be released as individual hour-long episodes. I really like that scaled back, futuristic, retro sci-fi feel. It's got a really nice touch to it. Imagine if you found a hard drive, for example, or a mobile phone hundreds of years in the future, you didn't know what it was for. It's got a really nice look to it. There are some great actors in this. All the actors give fantastic performances. The set design, the sound effects, it's all very, very good. Apple, yet again, have put some really good effort into this and a big budget. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this series pans out, as I'm a big fan of the books. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you next time.